Right. And checking on my end. Trying to see if... I believe I'm live. I think I'm live. YouTube wants to say that I'm doing really bad. I'm doing absolutely horrible right now. But it's been a while since I've done this. Okay. Alright. So, again, I'm probably talking to empty room. I'm going to actually hang on a second. I sound incredibly quiet. One moment. Absolutely horrible. Okay. Okay. Alright. So, again, I'm probably talking to empty room. And okay, all right. I think everything is fixed now. So, again, talking to an empty room, I know, but welcome. I'm just double, triple checking YouTube again because it's saying that I'm doing bad. Apparently, I have a variable resolution stream because it doesn't want to record in the resolution I'm doing it in. I don't know. I'm not getting anything dropped on my end from OBS, so I'm just gonna assume YouTube's being silly right now, and I'm just going to get it done and over with. So, hello everyone. We're going to go right ahead and start the stream. But before we start, a little background on this. So I picked this game up, back when I was in college. It wasn't like long after it came out on PC. It was like a couple of years. But I was excited to get it. I had like a Vista laptop at the time. Game ran flawlessly on the thing, and I was ecstatic. I saw a friend play it. I loved it to pieces. Like, I gotta have it. Found out there's a PC version. Got it. I play it again from time to time just because of how much I enjoy it, and I have never had any issues getting it running. It's a knock on wood. Until now, with Windows 10. Now I'm not sure. I don't think the game has Securom protection on it at all. I'm pretty sure it's just the DVD player being stupid or anything like that. But, you know, I go to install the game. I'm like, all right, it shouldn't run into any issues. It doesn't even boot up. In fact, Windows Compatibility Manager comes up and says, was the game working all right? I'm like, game? What game? I didn't see a thing. So I spent 2 hours yesterday. PC Gaming Wiki had a pretty good article on how to get everything working, so you can run it in full widescreen HD anti-aliasing. Great stuff. That all worked fine after the fact. So that's all fine, you know, to get it all running. But what if I can't get the game running? Literally, no one online has been able to just say the game doesn't even boot up. Like, it opens and closes for maybe even a millisecond. And so I'm sitting here going, we got to fix this. We have to fix this. I want to play this game for this stream. It's Halloween. It's almost Halloween. It's the month of Halloween. And so I'm getting desperate. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna run it on an XP virtual machine. It's going to work great. It's going to be fine. And it runs. It runs on the virtual machine. I say runs because it runs like junk, complete and utter junk. I just for fun's sake, I'm gonna boot up VirtualBox here. This is just for fun. Yeah, there's a new version. I gotta update it. La-di-da. Okay, and let's boot it up. So, it's running on this virtual machine, and I'm so excited over this. Let me... Nope. Hi, Windows. Let me adjust this quick here. Is that... Okay, is that tiny little red dot up there supposed to be the window? Because that's not the window at all. We're going to have issues just trying to start this thing, aren't we? That's fantastic. Fantastic. All right, I already went through a bunch of stuff beforehand, so I know the game itself is going to work and run just fine. I might just have to do a window capture. I don't know if it's going to count it as a game capture. That's probably what it's doing right now. Okay. So, yeah, detour before we play the game, just because I think this is absolutely hilarious. Everyone needs to see this. Let me pop this up. And... Oh, hey, there we go. Okay. All right. So, so here's my XP machine. Okay. So, I got a couple other things installed. Ignore that. I do have a key for Windows XP. It doesn't want to work. It's the same key I've been using ever since I built a computer. Regardless. Okay, so we're going to run Condemned in this. It's probably going to change resolutions quick here. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, let's readjust that. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Okay. You're probably not going to get any sound. I don't actually know why I'm not getting any sound from this. So, anyways, the Windows VirtualBox has an experimental DirectX driver you can install to get DirectX 8.9 games working. So I'm like, all right, you know, we've got a solution to this. Or we're going to see the intro quick. I have a solution. This game is going to run. Halloween is saved. Merry Christmas. Not so. And you'll see once I actually start playing the game. This is so good. I don't know if it's because I'm running the virtual machine in a window. The emulation, it could be 100,000 things. I've played so many games in a virtual machine. I can't actually know the reason, except for the fact that it's not really supposed to be able to run any of this properly, I guess. I haven't tried it in any other operating systems. I didn't try it in Vista or XP. You're going to notice the game's kind of running like complete garbage. Now, it doesn't really matter how I set the settings for it. It just runs like garbage. Again, it's experimental. I'm surprised it works at all. But yeah, I was sitting here going, oh yeah, you know, this works. I could still play this, right? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, just wait. Just wait. This is again, we're not gonna have any sound for this. I have no idea why, but okay. So, you know, we get into the game proper, and then all of a sudden I'm gonna move the mouse. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thomas, we need to go forward. We need to go in the building. Thomas, come on. That's my card. And no matter how I set the mouse sensitivity, we're going to drop it all the way down. No matter how I set it, it's just this jittery, awful mess. The game runs like crap. And I'm just sitting here going, okay, I can't believe this. Oh, and there's like lag spikes like every 3 seconds. So this just isn't working. This is not working at all. So, in order to get it working on the virtual machine, I had to go get a no CD for it. Because every time I tried booting up the game, it would say the DVD-ROM is incorrect. Please insert the proper DVD-ROM and try again. I'm like, well, that's silly. I just hosted my disk drive. About to say, just my regular disk drive that I have the game in. And I start thinking, maybe that error is just not coming up on Windows 10. So I do that. It's still not booting up. Now, this whole time I've been running it in compatibility mode because everyone online's like, run it in XP compatibility. It'll work fine. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I turn compatibility mode off it works. I can scarcely believe it. So, that was 2 hours yesterday of getting this freaking game to run. But I am happy to say, runs full 1080p, runs 60 frames, looks... It can't really do any favors for the textures, but regardless, okay, so now we're going to go ahead and actually start the game. All right, give me a second. One of the other odd things with trying to run it is OBS will not capture the game. Strangely. So I have to do a window capture for it. So, it should still look fine on your guys' end. But you're going to see my desktop for a brief second. Okay. Okay. And if all's going well, you guys should have audio too. Okay. Yep, looks good. Okay. So now we're actually going to go ahead and start the game. So again, you're going to see my desktop for a quick second. I didn't really have another way to do it. So here we go. Yeah, last time it took a second. There we go. Okay. So this is Condemned Criminal Origins. Came out around, I think it was 2005. The PC version, I think, came out in 2006. This was a psychological first-person horror game with an emphasis on melee combat. We didn't really see too many first-person games that had a lot of focus on it, especially in the horror sense. I'd say the thing that comes absolute closest, like the old System Shock games, but obviously this isn't, it's not a futuristic sci-fi setting. This is, like a modern day investigator, police officers go and investigate crimes in this just trash heap of a city. So, I'm going to go ahead and make a new profile. I had to play through the whole first chapter to make sure the game was running. There we go. All right. So, I could sit here and gush about how much I like the game, but we're just going to go ahead and actually play it. So, let's go. Alright, so taking some advice from myself last time, I bumped up the bitrate. I hope it runs fine.
Thomas, I don't got all day here. Let's get a move on.
People are scared. We need to get this one. Follow me. Body's this way.
So, one of the things you'll notice is the game's texture work just is... It's really not... Like, you look at certain things and it looks really good. Like, you come up to this wall and everything, like, it looks fine. And then you look at some of the characters and the models are just...
Come on, let's go. Body's rotten as we speak.
Wretched.
The
But
patrolman on duty said there was a mannequin
the lighting
just like
in
the
this game
master.
really makes it.
City's crawling with sick killers.
Its use of soft shadows, it's just... all that looks great. And it's one of the reasons the game kind of remains dark the whole time. Same way that, like, Fear does.
Maggot-infested dumps. I Can't they pick a nice spot without addicts and gang members for once? Someplace not so damn dark.
It's easier on the renders that way.
Jesus H. Nearly shot the bastard.
That's a big rat.
Come on. This place is creeping me out.
I grew up on a farm. I'd see rats like that constantly. Oh, I love this.
Nothing's down there. It's this way.
What a bunch of bullshit. Oh, gee, what? All right. It's going to be that kind of stream tonight. Yeah, I was about to say, you play as Thomas, who's a crime scene investigator. It's about to say, and you get to use a bunch of really cool tools and utilities to solve crime scenes and beat the ever-living crap out of people. The combat in this is... It's not the most visceral, especially if you compare it to some games today, but for when it came out, it's brutal. The sound design really makes it.
Have the feds arrived?
Becker here. FBI on the scene. Over and out.
Copy that.
Agent Thomas, this is Officer Becker. Becker found the body on patrol.
Agent.
Spooky Man.
Thomas.
Hello, Thomas. This is Lieutenant Rosa. I'm your lab tech again on this one. Our wireless data transfer system enables you to investigate and collect evidence at the scene of the crime, and transmit it to me for analysis. When I have results, I'll contact you via your cell phone. All right, let's get to work. Let's start by determining the cause of death. When your instincts tell you evidence is nearby, prepare a forensic tool. The system will select
Look
the
at
correct
that
tool
cell
for you,
phone.
so
Look at how
don't
big
worry
it is. So, with a lot of phones like that, you know, they fit comfortably in your hand. But he's holding on to this thing like it's a freaking taco.
Use the UV light on the corpse and find the trauma point. It'll glow a bright purple.
So a lot of the crime scene investigation is finding very specific things in the environment to scan to progress with the game. It's simple, and unlike games like LA Noire or Batman, where you have to piece it all together, it's required to find it all in order to progress. But it's still a unique attempt at something that really wasn't done in games like this before at the time.
Just a sec. Strangled by hand. Very forceful. Finger marks clear, except bruise intensity indicates the killer's right-handed, and missing the index finger on that hand. There must be something more. Something we're not seeing. Run the laser light over the crime scene, and if there's evidence, it will show up a bright green.
Hey, Becker, get the lights. The agent's laser works better in the dark.
Yeah, anytime you find any evidence, it'll pretty much automatically let you just go ahead and adjust the tool. There isn't a lot of guesswork with it, but it does break up the pace of beating the ever-living snot out of anything that walks in your general direction.
That's it. The same mark.
Exact same MO as the others?
It's the work of a guy we've been calling the matchmaker. Kills young women violently, poses them in grisly tableau with male department store mannequins. Mannequin always slightly disfigured by a mark on the face.
Any luck on the mug book searches? I bet the killer has the same mark.
No luck so far.
Now, all these eyes and everything that you see around, they're not just wall decorations. Some, if you keep your eye on them, They're usually how you find most all the secrets in the game. We'll see it a bit later.
It's coming from in here.
Yeah, this is what I mean about the lighting. Look at this. Look at this. Games like Fear and Condemned, and I mean other games of the time era, like they cleverly use the shadows and lighting, but then just look at that. Just ugh.
Officer Becker, we need backup immediately. 4th and Stark. Potential homicide suspects still in building.
Officers are on their way. ETA 10 minutes.
Copy that.
Becker and I will head up the fire escape. You wait here for backup.
Shit. Okay, now he's playing with us. Change of plans. Becker, secure that door. Thomas,
Just
check out the building and get these lights back on.
Becker's face throughout this entire game. You know those magnetic mustaches that you'd have? I was about to say as toys when you were kids. He just looks like one of those.
All clear, Agent.
It's a mugshot with a magnetic mustache.
Sooner we finish up here, the better. Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of this cutscene first. Calm down.
Oh, and for Christ's sake, be careful.
I'll adhere to that for a whole 5 minutes, guaranteed. Nope, hang on.
Thomas, Officer Becker. I don't know if they're on a new drug or
Thomas, Dickinson, there's one coming your way. Addict amped up on something.
Federal agent, come out peacefully or I will use force.
Oh, yes. The city's full of them now, Thomas. Addicts, vagrants, psychotic individuals gone terribly bad. They come in all kinds, but mostly violent. Be careful.
Now, there are guns in this game that you can use, but they're very limited and rare. Most of the game is heavily focused on melee combat, but as fun as it is to use, it's also incredibly broken, and we will get to why very shortly. Now, check this guy out. Check him out. No. Oh, you can do this kick forever, by the way. You time it right, you can send enemies flying across the room. It's great. So you'll notice I'm walking incredibly slow. Much like Samus and Other M, you have to be authorized in order to use the sprint feature. Yeah, and it does mean that. There's no regular ammo counter like there is in other games. You just have to actually manually inspect your ammo. It'll show the little counter on the bottom, but it'll only show it when you inspect it. Now, this is what I was talking about earlier with finding secrets. Playing it on PC, finding all the secrets doesn't really do anything except unlock some additional videos for you to find, which is cool. They're pretty much just achievement bait for the 360 version. Actually, I don't think the PS3 version of the game had trophies. I know the second game did after they patched them in. I don't remember if the first one did. Yeah, this is what I mean about the lighting again too. It's pretty good for the time. He's being very stealthy, very sneaky. Here he comes! Yeah, and guns act like guns in this game. You shoot someone, they don't get back up. None of that nonsense of shooting someone 3 times in the face with the pile driver and, you know, it's just... Yeah, no, you shoot someone, they stay down. Even though I'm playing on hard, the game's incredibly generous with the medkits you get. You can pretty much find them almost anywhere. Oh, yep, see, now we're authorized to use sprint. I watched a speedrun of someone doing this before, and it's still their biggest gripe every single time they play this. It's just like, come on, let me sprint. Where'd this guy go? Now, we don't go in... Actually, I don't remember if there is anything down here. Excuse me, sir. Hey. Now the addicts in this game, the police department just kind of has no qualms with you killing any of them at all, really. It's about to, even though, you know, like, standard protocol for the police would be, if someone's unarmed, you know, you gotta try to take him peacefully unless you get fired upon, but Thomas just doesn't care. You'll just shoot anyone if they have a gun. They'll shoot you if they have a gun. You might as well. Okay. So... there's never anything in here. I always look in here and there's never... So, after you activate this switch, you get your gun taken away from you. So, I like to do this because I think it's hilarious. Whoops! No bullets. Yeah, at any time, if you just feel like shooting isn't enough, you can just swap back and just beat the crap out of someone with the butt of the gun. It's great. Anyways, this is where it gets funny. Oh, you got me. Oh. See? So it's, oh no, he ran off with a gun with no ammo. Oh, it's the worst. The main reason they do it is to emphasize on the melee weapon. So literally, you just grab anything in your vicinity, and you just beat the crap out of stuff. And it's satisfying. I wish you could just kick that. But everything has its own stats. Some weapons are better than others in a lot of different things. But 9 times out of 10, you can really just focus on speed and back up for the combat. Weapons don't break. There's no durability or anything like that. You just pummel the crap out of people until they're gone. That's probably about the 5th time I've said that. That's and the reason is, that's a majority of this game. I know I forgot one of the birds. We're already doing great. I've only ever 100% of this game once, and it was on the 360. And I was intentionally... Gosh, I love the sound in this. And I was intentionally... Oh, hi. Where is he going? What is he attacking? What hit me? Oh, the guy behind me. Yep. We missed an opportunity there. Nope. So anytime an enemy kneels like this, you can do a finisher. This is still my favorite one. So, yeah. That is a lot of the combat. It's good fun. Now, let's see. Oh, yeah. We'll take this. And, yeah, usually if it looks like it's something you could grab and use as a weapon, you know, a lot of it's one-handed, but, yeah, you can just go right ahead and go at it. Excuse me, boxes. My foot. Uh-oh. Oh, I love stuff like that. I just love horror games. Horror games are just one of my favorite genres. Especially if you do them right. Oh, I'm ready for you. Oh. I wasn't ready for him. Yep. Now, if, there are collectible, dead birds throughout the game. Yes, you can collect dead birds, and your gas spectrometer will go off every single time one's nearby. And again, doesn't really serve much of a purpose on the PC, but it has a lot of use for trophy and achievement hunting. Oh, hang on a second. Yeah, this is being... All right, hang on a second. I gotta adjust something quick here. Yep, okay. Yep. Oh, hey. Close all that. Okay. Nope, this is being stupid again. Hang on, my mouse is acting up. This is being silly. Give me a moment. Okay, I see what's going on there. Okay. I couldn't see my chat window. And speaking of, hi, Joseph. Welcome to the stream. You came at an opportune moment where everything's going wrong. Nope. Thank you. There we go. Okay. Back at it. So, much like Max Payne, you will become a very heavy pill addict by the end of this. And it's just how you operate. You don't think about the pain as long as you take a whole bottle of pills every single time. You don't even have to think about it. You can just get shot or hit however much you want. It's good video game logic. Every single time I walk up these stairs, I'm immediately reminded of the ones from Fear, and I expect that light to just fall and the tiles to start coming off the walls. Nope, I just grabbed the same pipe. Nice. Now, there are a lot, again, pointing out a lot of secrets. Now, ones like this, with the detective badges, you can unlock videos with those. But we can't get to that one yet until now.
Answer me. What's happened? We heard an explosion.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just a fuse box shorted. I seem to be trapped over here, and I believe the suspect has my gun.
He
What?
believes.
How the hell did that happen? Here, take this fire axe and chop your way out.
Heads up.
You can always find an entry tool somewhere around to get you past barriers. You can even use things like an axe or a sledgehammer as a weapon. They do a great deal of damage, but they're slow.
He's not kidding.
Swinging a lead pipe busts heads faster if that's what you prefer.
Thanks.
Yeah, you need the tips.
Yeah.
Becker and I'll go around the other way. Try and stay in one piece. Oh, and one more thing. If you find yourself in a sticky situation, use your taser to temporarily stun your target. If you're close enough, you'll find it a great way to disarm the slug of his weapon.
All right. And now that he's reminded me that I have a taser in my possession, I've been authorized my taser. The taser completely and utterly breaks this game. Just rends any bit of challenge asunder. I try not to use it because the game's more fun that way. I will show you why in a second, but we're going to go ahead and get this. Now, certain weapons can be used to open certain pathways in the levels. So, while it sucks to try to use the fire axe for combat, you want to try to keep it around in case there's a door you need to open, because the only way you can open this door is a fire axe. Just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Here it comes! Now he's just going to sit there. And they're both just going to sit there until I come up. The AI's really not that stupid in this game. They won't try to rush you unless there's more than 3 of them. Then they'll all try to come at you at the same time. The AI is very good in that way, but stupid in others. There's a good balancing act to how combat works, and you just you roll with it. You get used to it after a while. Bonk. Yeah, don't forget about the other guy over there, though. Because enemies sure as heck won't forget about you in this game. One of the things you'll notice is the game flashes from time to time. It's usually to let you know when something's near you in the environment. But 9 times out of 10, it's there to try to spook you. Just gonna kind of soak in the atmosphere. Oh, and he's off. He'll be back. He'll be back pretty soon. Just watch. He's being very sneaky. Very sneaky. And that's the taser. It recharges way too fast and is incredibly abusable. In fact, it's not really until the end of the game that it stops becoming handy. Because at one point, you're just fighting so many enemies. It's silly. It's so silly. And again, I hate using it. It takes away all the challenge of the combat. Now we've got a weapon. Alright, well, did a horrible job trying to find any of the birds, but we're just going to play it to play it. Already 100%ed it once. Not really in the mood to do it again. Actually, I forget if this game has a good chapter skip or not. I don't think it does. Time to fake him out. Whoop! No, he didn't fall for it this time. That's actually funny. Okay, let's try it again. Yep, and he's off. Oh, he's going to try to round me. Oh. I'm getting bad at block. Oh, and enemies will try to fake you out, too. Unfortunately, they kind of use the same animations. So you'll get how to do it from time to time. But it is part of the charm of the game. No. Oh, shove it. Yep. Yeah, as powerful as a weapon like a sledgehammer is, a lot of times you're better off sticking... Did he just slide into the ground? Why can't I... The sledgehammer's stopping me from going in the room. Yeah, he's just... Whoop! Gravity does not apply to this man anymore. He's done. Is that him or is that me? I don't think it's me. Oh, nope, there he is. Found him. Nope, time to do another one. Here we go. Bonk. That's the most boring out of all of them. Alright. So we're backtracking at that point. Oh, another great thing this game has that, you know, more horror games could actually learn from is your flashlight doesn't use batteries. You just turn it on, and it's a flashlight, and it works. Amazing. Oh boy, here we go. So another thing I like doing is I like going to this room backwards like this. Oh, how unfortunate.
How does it feel to be on this end of the gun? But listen, you bastard. Don't mess this up for us. We are both on the same of righteousness.
Thomas!
And the path takes strange turns.
Police! Drop the weapon now!
Dead shot.
Be ready for death, Agent Thomas. It shall come visiting again.
So yeah, the reason I emptied the clip earlier is like every time when I played this game for the first time, I'm like, oh, well, maybe you can just empty the clip and it'll be fine. He can't shoot anyone then. No idea where he gets the bullets from. Nah. Anyways, we did pretty bad that chapter. Pretty bad stat wise. I don't know if it's picking it up. There's a lot of ambient noise in the background of this game. I'm not sure if the capture is picking any of it up, though. What a scar. I was spooked.
Hello, Ethan.
Who are you? What is going on?
Calm
Oh
yourself.
my gosh.
My name is Malcolm Van Horn. I was a great friend of your father's.
Yes, I remember you a long time ago, but why are you here now?
Last night, well, I
He
was
looks so
nearby.
pasty.
An unfortunate scene. You did your best, but it could not be helped.
The detectives.
They're dead. Shot with your weapon. And you will be blamed for their deaths.
Ridiculous. I'll just tell them.
What? Tell them the truth? They have already decided the truth.
This is insane. I can't just give up the Bureau.
It's already been taken from you. Now join me and help yourself.
Open up, it's the police.
Damn. Take your bag and head across to the metro station. I will meet you later.
Agent Thomas, you know you're in there. Open up now.
Oh, I'm sorry. You could see me there.
Ethan,
there's
trust me.
there's actually a reason the birds are suicidal.
I'm sorry, officer. No, I don't know where Mr. Thomas is.
What's your business here?
My name
Yeah, here's the other one that gets me too. So in order to open any of these key panels, you have to use a shovel to break the actual conduit.
Search the premises.
So you know, we'll just find one here. But literally nothing else you pick up in the game with a flat end would do it? Okay. Fine. Just shovels. Shovel's also the best weapon. Takes up about a quarter of your screen's, you know, retail space. And nothing back here. So we're going to get a phone call in just a second here. Oh, well, not that kind of phone call. Yeah, anytime the screen goes fuzzy and wavy like that, you can always pull out your collection tool, which would be a neat little visual thing to check out if it was subtle, but it's not. Your I was about to say, the little indicator at the bottom will always come up and tell you when there's something to collect.
Thomas, I'm still here.
Thank God. I thought they would have suspended my lab access.
They still might. It hasn't occurred to them yet.
I didn't kill those guys.
I know, Thomas. Well, I'm not certain what I do or don't know, but I'm pretty sure I still trust you. And that goes a long way.
Understood. So, what about the photos?
Well, no standing on ceremony then. It's a picture of you, Thomas. In your apartment.
Can I get in
remember
here?
that hideous sofa from last year's Christmas party?
Can I get in the trash?
From across the alley?
Please let me go in the
From within
trash.
the metro station?
It appears so. I'm also seeing smudges across the face of the photo. Locate a good sample and transmit it to me.
I wonder what I should be looking for. Yeah, you just have all this stuff crammed in your back pocket, too.
Okay, analyzing chemical composition.
Didn't leave with a weapon, but you left with an entire arsenal of analysis tools.
Common among shutterbugs who develop their own color shots. Safer to develop your own. No record at the photo mats.
So wait, these photos were processed here, somewhere within the station.
That would be my guess.
Game's pretty slow burn to start, but it does get better as you go on. Stun enemy with taser. Enemy tase. Enemy feeling the effects. Enemy sad. Jeez, Thomas. Give the guy a chance. Button. Uh-oh. Not my problem. Excuse me, fine sir. Would you like would you like some of my cheesy pup? No, no, sir, sir. This is the register. You buy things in the back. Thank you. Gun. Here's my other problem with the game. So apparently, you don't have it. You don't have any belt loops or anything on your pants. Just these baggy ass pants. Cause you can only carry one thing at a time. So, you know, while it's nice to be able to go around and carry a handgun that's got a couple bullets in it, it's practically inefficient to go around with a handgun that only has 3 bullets in it, because then you have to run back for a weapon after it's all done, or you beat the crap out of them with the butt of the gun, and that's just useless. What was that? Oh, just conduit on the wall. Okay. Pretty sure this is the right way to go. That is one of the other problems with the game too. It's pretty linear, but there is a lot of stuff you can find and collect to unlock trophies and achievements. But once you've gone past certain points of no return, you can't go back and collect them. Gets kind of annoying and makes it so that you either have to extensively keep playing through the levels over and over again, or you just find a guide. Also, some of the birds, like this one, they won't come up on your spectrometer at all. Birds that do come up on it will cause it to beep, and you can check those ones out, but not all of them. So you're still doing a little Easter egg hunt trying to find everything. Water! News. This developer tells us about how dull his life has been. Yellow.
This is Thomas.
It's Van Horn. Listen and be quiet.
I can't move.
Don't live long. The police are now searching, or more properly destroying your apartment. They seem to have no faith in your...
I like that you got a little thing at the top that says trace in progress.
I know that. You must prove that. One more thing.
Also, we can find out that it's Van Horn talking to you.
Few of us have. We haven't time to discuss this fully, but trust your instincts. Rely on them. I must go now. Remain alert.
Thanks, James McCloud. Oh! You ever just do that thing where you just plant your face onto a window and you're looking at someone like, hey guys, hey! Huh. Oh, I wonder where he is. No. If I can get this chair out. We're gonna try to get this chair out of here. Nope. Oh, it is moving. It is moving. Slowly but surely. Come on. Oh, did he open the door? By the way, there's a crowbar right here, too. This is a handy crowbar to find because, again, like I was saying with points of no return, if you drop the crowbar downstairs, you'd have to go around and look for another one. So that one's always there. Has he not figured out how doors work? My good sir? Hello? Oh, where'd he go? Hello? Huh. I think he just ran off to the next corner up here. And... Yep, there he is. Looks like the protagonist... Quotes, protagonist from Hatred. Well, if you hated that game as much as I did... Ah, yes. And of course, once again, sledgehammer. The only way you could possibly open this lock. A handgun? Nah, you couldn't shoot it off. Crowbar? There's just no conceivable way that you could actually open that with a crowbar. Nope. Gotta look for a sledgehammer. Don't know why you'd think to use anything else. Huh. I remember there being something back here. Do I have to move the other one? Huh. You know, I don't believe this game's actually randomized. But, huh. I remember there being something back there. Oh well, I'm not going to dwell on it. Oh no, there it is. My precious sledgy. Well, guess we're going to have to go get that. Decaf bullshit. You know, I don't remember if anything actually shows up on this TV. But there's a couple of TVs where stuff does show up in the game later. Alright. Now, we gotta go take the long way around for the sledge. Oh, what's this? Absolutely nothing. It's a complete waste of time. Well, Well, hello. Who left this here for me? And, I kind of wish, and of course, Condemned came out before it, but if any of you ever played I Am Alive, I kind of wish a lot of the AI in this would kind of realize, oh no, he's got a gun. Maybe I shouldn't rush him. And you could kind of hold him up even if you had an empty gun, and they'd be, hesitant. Well, this guy just doesn't care. Not at all. And no. Nope, we're just gonna keep my gravity-defying crowbar. I don't remember the game having so many weird physics effects before. I imagine it's again just an issue with playing it on 10, like we had the discussion we had previously about it. Uh-oh. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna get that sledgehammer in a sec. But first... There we go. I'm gonna unlock that. That way when we grab the sledgehammer, we can just make a beeline straight for the door. Because our friend over here doesn't like that we get the sledgehammer. There's that. Pretty sure I missed one already. Again, really doesn't matter. I love that that sledgehammer's sitting there because it was in the way of the door for you to see it. But there's always this sledgehammer here. Uh-oh. Here they come. Here they come. But why? Yeah, getting the timing for the blocking down on the sledgehammer or the fire axe is really important because it's so slow. But once you get the timing down, you're practically invulnerable with one of these. I'm going to say that and I'm going to die here, of course. Enemies will do a lot of reeling animations where they come in and try to attack you. And you'll start seeing the same animations after a while. It's not until you get later in the game when there's new enemies that it really starts throwing you for a loop again. But right at the beginning, this is a very slow burn game to try to recommend just starting out. But it does get a hell of a lot better. No thank you. Ooh. Just listen to that sound. There's so much that audio in this game gets right. Just hear weird moans in the background, hear people run off, stuff breaking. There's a lot of nice auditory cues for things that you find and things you see when someone's coming. If someone's hiding behind a wall, you can usually hear them cough or shuffle around.
It's Van Horn.
How do you know this number anyway?
I know many things about you, Ethan.
I know many
Your father's
great
death, I
things.
watched you, hoping that you would find your potential.
My potential?
Yes. You become an excellent investigator. Not through training or luck, but instinctually. However, you'll find that you are capable of seeing so much more.
Again with the instincts.
They're a gift from, well, perhaps not from God.
Just look at those proper shadows. For a game that came out in 2005, it was still cool to see stuff like that. I think I remember the first game that I played with proper shadow usage like that really stuck with me was Silent Hill 3. Literally right at the beginning of the game. If I remember, there's a shotgun in there, but you need the crowbar. Which if you've been carrying the sledgehammer around the whole... Oh, wait, nope, there's just one here. Ha! Joke's on you. Now, the game's not always that generous with finding stuff like that. Kind of unfortunate, but it's part of the added difficulty of the game. Oh yeah, there's no crouch feature in this game either. If you have to duck under something, you just push a button to do it. Game's lagging pretty weird when it checkpoint saves. But hey, I will take that over any of the issues I was having earlier, especially the whole virtual machine Windows XP thing. Just see a guy with a shotgun. Well, I got a 2x4. This is a fair fight. Fair fight. Yep. There's our dead burb. That makes 3 dead burbs in total, because I missed all the other ones in the first level. And we could just leave, but... There, health there. About to get my butt handed to me up here. Oh, he got it. I love how he bats away that stool. Ow. Yeah, you can beat up enemies to the point where they'll drop weapons and just try to find something else. Combat gets pretty dynamic like that, and I don't think you can get disarmed. Not immediately in this. But it really changes the combat flow when you see someone just kind of running away after they get hit. They're like, ah, no, no, heck no. And once again, we're just going to run towards the guy.
Awaiting transfer.
Let's see. Is it just this puddle? No. Let's see. Oh, no, it's over here. Oh, gotta get over there. Check out that guy. That's the stuff that scares me in this game. You hear something behind you and you look and you just barely catch a glimpse of something happening. Now, using the butt of the pistol in this is pretty bad. It's got one of the worst blocks in the entire game. Oof. Well. Also, it's cheap. It breaks so easily. Oh, that's the other thing I don't really like about this game. So, look how far back we are. The autosaves kind of stink, but if I recall, yes, there is a quick save. No. Wow, that was just about one of the worst blocks I've ever had in this. Of course, nobody ever really thinks to just use their fists. Like that. Yeah, completely disregard what I said earlier about there being no weapon durability. It doesn't feel like there's weapon durability, because you can use the same weapon for a while in this, before it finally does bust and break. I'm gonna get killed. Gonna get killed pretty bad. Excuse me, kind sir. Thank you. Just gonna grab that. Just gonna get my daily rations out of the way.
Awaiting transfer.
There we go. Now we're gonna see this guy properly. I love that. Okay, we're not going to be a total dunderhead this time. We're going to actually quick save. There he goes. Yeah, kind of like in Doom, enemies will infight each other if they get hit enough. Someone left a perfectly good sledgehammer just for me. Take that and open this door here. That, but more importantly, another shotgun. Again, only 2 shots. But the shotgun is it's incredibly handy to have because it does not make for the worst melee weapon in the world if you have to use it as one after running out of ammo. The pistol is just terrible. And any of the handguns in this are just terrible. Oh, look. I wonder if I need a fire axe. There we go. Now, try to get a print.
Give me a sec on this one. Partial print. Doesn't match anything, but it's not much to work with. Keep looking.
I'm so happy we did that. Yeah, like I said before, there's, you can always switch between firing your weapon and using it as a melee weapon. God, obvious, Drew. But there's a lot of those health kit situations where you gotta break them open, or you gotta break something open. You know, cabinet, piece of wood in your way, someone's skull. But here's where my biggest gripe comes. It's like, oh yeah, you know, I could hold a handgun or a shotgun and a melee weapon. Nope, it's just one or the other. Is that fire axe that I need? I can't carry both of them at the same time. Wow, he just kind of walked that off. And unlike in Fear, there really isn't a way to... Oh, jeez. Forgot about you. There really isn't a way to increase your max health or stamina. But it's so visceral. The combat's so... The audio is so meaty and punchy and... You see spit and teeth flying out of people when you hit them hard enough. The combat is one of the best aspects of this entire game, and it doesn't really pick up until later. probably missed about 13 dead birds by this point. Because, as you know, dead birds are very important to pick up. Here's some infighting. Hang on, guys, I'm coming! I'll save you! I couldn't save him. Now you two can be together. Anyways, fire axe doors. 2? And now there was another fire axe door. Just have to remember where. It's okay, Drew. You only saw it 3 seconds ago. It technically doesn't exist anymore. You've already forgotten about it. There we go. But we didn't restore the power yet by hitting the books. Boop. And button. So, this has been a night. How's everyone who's... I can't actually see how many people are watching. I'm going to kind of assume one person or nobody. That's okay. We're still having fun. No! Bird! I must collect it to save it. Good bird. You will be safe in my baggy pants. Hello? Yes, kind sirs, I've come to ask you a question. Thank God. Crowbar is one of the best weapons in this entire game. Just like its utility in real life. Doesn't take as much to swing as some of the other weapons. It's incredibly powerful and just overall handy. Crowbar is just kind of good for any situation. Ow. I forgot he had a shotgun. Huh. How long since my last save? About to find out. Oh, just before Bird Boy. We got you. Back up. Wee! Oh, here he comes. The kick is, I'd hardly call it situational. It's incredibly handy. Where is Crowbar? Thank you. We gotta take care of the, shotgun-wielding hobo over there very quickly, thankfully. They've made solutions for us. Ones that nobody else thought to take, but, you know, it's fine. You think if there was just a crowbar lying around and someone could easily open up a lock like that, or a safe like that, you just do it. There he is. Let's see if he runs out of ammo. Ah, no, wait. And... nope, he just reloaded. Yep. Now, of course, you'll go to pick it up. And it's like, yeah, it's got 3 shots in it. Okay. And because you can't duck, that sledgehammer is just out of reach. Unless, of course, you know, you brought a sledgehammer with you, in case of this exact scenario. Don't need it, though. We'll be fine going on. Not that way, genius. Not that way either. Good sir! Oh. I just need you to open the door. Good sir, would you please open this door for me? Well, that's not how you open a door at all. Oh no, moving things. My one weakness. Looks like we found our room. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I'm gonna stay somewhat quiet through a lot of this game because some of the scares and environmental effects are really good. And if you've never played the game before, some of them really get to you.
Interesting. Initial scan indicates 18 newspaper clippings, 11 from our own evening edition, 7 from nearby community papers, all with the same theme: serial killers. Most of them different, but all of them are cases you've worked on. Some have markings in a black felt tip pen. Still running frequency analysis on the markings to see if we can guess what they mean.
Trying to remember if there's something you could get in this room. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, excuse me. Uh-oh. Is that the apartment we were just in? This just isn't working. Do I have to zoom out more? Oh, no. There it goes.
Got it. This print's better. It's a match to the one you found before, but I got nothing on file. Local police, FBI, NSA, Patriot Database, Interpol, no record.
The Patriots. Uh-oh. Time to deal with more problems. I've got what ails you. Oof. That's right. You don't mess with a man fucked out of his mind. Get back here. Just gonna grab that. And that'll be for just in case, because if I recall, there's a bunch of guys down over there. Anything here? Nope. Been a couple of years since I played this, but I still remember bits and pieces. The last time I did a full playthrough, because last time I did it, I ran it just to see if I could run it. And I ran on Windows 7 just fine. But the last time I fully played through it was when I had that Vista laptop. I got immersed in this big time. Being able to play the game completely maxed out in settings definitely helped. It's not much of a looker now, but you gotta think, you know, more than 10 years ago, it wasn't the worst thing. I'm getting really lucky with the disarms. Usually, they don't usually happen as often as they're happening right now. Well, there's a lot of dead birds to pick. Oh. Well, I guess not. Not putting any of those birds in my bag of jeans today. You okay, good sir? Okay. Was that him making that noise? Pretty sure it was him. Yeah, it was him. I don't think there's anything I didn't grab from here. Pretty sure I missed one of the birds. I can't dwell on it. No dwelling on it. Not going to see an achievement unlocked for this. Okay, the game will do that sometimes too, where it's like, oh, hey, this is a point of no return. Are you sure you don't want to keep looking for stuff? Well, those stats are definitely better. Yeah, so that's that. Yeah, all the loading screens will go ahead and tell you little bits and pieces of what's going on in the background of the game. Again, such as why there's so many dead birds. Yeah, places with high crime rate have more dead burps. Also, that nice weapon I was carrying before. Thomas lost it when we loaded to the next level. That'll happen almost every single time, too. Really stinks. And there's my bone charm. Nothing in that one. I don't know how stairs work. Skip, 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 skip. Anything. Nothing. Hi, fine sir. Okay, he's dead. Had to give him the foot aptitude test. What was that? There he is! Follow him! You can do that to him every time when he's about to leap on that chair, off that bench, by the way. And thank you for that. 4 shots. Oh, nice subway sign. This thing is really not that good as a weapon. It's fantastic for blocking. In fact, I think it's the best weapon for blocking in the game. But it's just so impractical to use. Alright, can't move any of these. Here's the door I needed to open. Sweet. Yeah, I better go back and get that revolver. Two shots. Enough to take down any okay. Was there a bird over here? Again, the game doesn't really expressively tell you if there's anything within range. Sometimes. Some of the birds you have to find of your own accord. Other times the game will just straight up tell you, hey, pull out your tool, genius! Like that dead burp. Hello. Whoop. Oh. Now keep an eye on them. Don't take your eyes off of them for a second. Makes it easier for this guy to get you. Got him before you could. He's mine. No, get back here. Get back here. Get back here. It's so useless. Oh, jeez. Give me some change. Hey. He's not actually a hobo. He's just coughing and adjusting his throat so he can get his hobo accent out. No change. I'm back. That really hurt. You can't just beat someone up with a pipe. Who does that? Stop it, my man. I like your pipe better. And what the hell was that? No, I like this pipe better, actually. You know what? Actually, I kind of like this pipe a little more. Oh, I quick saved just so the game could do a checkpoint. Oh, and he's done. He had enough of this life. Hang on a second. Can beat him at their own game. Excuse me, what? Very inappropriate. Usually he comes around. Is he stuck in the booth? Hang on. There we go. Come here, man. You can do it. I have faith in you. Oh. Faith broken. Oh, wow, this had a full clip. Neat. Yeah, apologies for strobing effects. I completely forgot this game has them sometimes. I am very sorry. I will look at the ground and do my best to not look in that direction. Excuse me. Okay. So, yeah. So earlier, I know I said guns were rare. And they are. And for the life of me, I still don't understand why. Yeah, okay. Whoop! And he jumped. Dang it. Oh, he's out of ammo anyways. Here he comes. No. Now he's not out of ammo. That's gonna be a problem. The beginning of the game has a lot of guns for you to find. Especially if you know where you're looking for them. They're hidden practically everywhere the first few levels. But once you start getting later on, it gets very melee combat focused. But they're always fun little secrets to find guns. So it's never a problem that they're a little more... They pop up more at the beginning of the game. There we go. Where's our other guy? Try to avoid looking at those strobe lights if we can. Because he's going to be right there. Yep. Okay. 2 shots left. Let's see if we can get this guy with him. I just don't get why I can't simply cross over that. Yep, there he is. And that did not kill him still. Excuse me one moment, sir. Yep, there it is. Just waiting for that. Oh yeah, weapons are good fun to use until they're used against you. Hello. Oh gosh. Come back, I love you. Okay. There we go. All right. Hopefully, we shouldn't have any problems with this time. And just to make sure, we're going to quick save before we get shot at. There he comes. Thankfully, he's very good at killing me. I got a little too close. I am having a much harder time with this than I thought I would. What happened to that box? What? What was that? Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. Yeah. Wow. Huh. So I forgot about this. Huh. So maybe there is a reason there's a lot of guns around here. There's that box again. So we're not even gonna show this guy any remorse. I had something I wanted to say. Where's that? Thank you. Sorry. Okay, so... Why? What happened to that guy's body? Okay, we gotta get a good look at the box this time. Box didn't even try. Yeah! No! Give me that. Alright, get in here. I wish I could duck. I can't. Close the door. Grab the... I thought it was right here. Where's the plate? So, yeah, again, I don't remember having all these problems the last time. Our good friend Box didn't return either. Okay, so we're not going to play this like an idiot this time. Or maybe we are. I'm going to have to apologize. We're going to need to walk back to... Oh, our box came back. Box is back. We're going to have to go back to the strobe room. I'm sorry. From where? Okay. You know, I don't want to have to use it, but we're going to have to use the taser. I hate having to use it. Really do. Oh, God, that terrifies me every time I see it. Okay. So, I know it's over here somewhere. There it is. Just gotta move that. Okay. There he is. Did he run out? He did. Okay. So, we survived. We made it this time. This is the... wow. Okay, yeah. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is actually the right way. I think... no? I thought one of these was open so you could go through it. I might just be misremembering the game wrong. Oh, no. Hang on. Yep. Just gotta wait for that stamp. Look at that arm. Look at that beautifully rendered polygonal arm. Seamless. Absolutely seamless. Okay. Then we're going to use the fire axe so we can go grab the shotgun. And yeah, that will always be my biggest gripe with this game. You can't just have both at once for reasons. Well, of course I know how to use both my hands. Look, I need to use them both to hold this shotgun. What do you mean I could just put it in my back pocket? Like all my investigation tools. That's silly. That's silly. Don't even suggest that to me. I can't fit everything in my pants. Hello, Burp. He's getting away. Oh, man, if only we could find a crowbar. And, yeah. This is what I mean about the ammo situation. Because in Thomas's mind is like, yeah, I could just get the shotgun or this shotgun, and that's it. The ammo is permanently engraved into these things. It only leaves when it's in someone's body. No, Mr. Fire... wow. Holy cow. That was a good combo. Burp! Okay, let's try this again. Now, we are going to open this. We're going to have to use that other shotgun. So I'm just going to do this now. You tried. Gosh, he takes a beating. Very effective handgun use, good sir. Okay, now we're on the other side. And again, we're only on the other side because Thomas can't hop over a tollgate booth. That ticket booth is just impossible. Alright, I know I've been complaining a lot about this game, but it is a game I like that I can admit to its mistakes and flaws with. I think that's when you know you do like really enjoy a game, though. You can admit it has flaws. You can admit there's things that are wrong with it. Things that haven't aged well at all. But you love it just the same. This is what I mean. You just couldn't climb over the ticket booth. But this chain? Well, this chain is fine. No, they're birds. Yeah. What's that? Nothing. Yep. Oh, but why? Oh no, my teeth! Ah! No! Yeah, they don't kid with hard, huh? Anytime I played this game before, I played it on normal. After all the years I've been playing games, I figured this is the perfect time to play a game like this on hard. Oh no, hang on. Oh, good. False alarm, the fire extinguisher acts like a fire extinguisher and not a mini explosive. Did I lose any teeth this time? Oh, I did. I lost so many teeth. Okay, so now we're going to take care of him first. There we go. Those two other guys, I think, fight, so I don't have to worry about them. We're out of that, so we're going to grab a sign. Oh, wow, they're not fighting each other. No, you! Got him. Good. Well, that definitely went better. I don't think I lost any health, except maybe just like a very slight amount. But that's what I mean about the combat finally picking up, is suddenly there's more people, there's more to worry about, you're juggling a lot more. Okay. And it gets chaotic and stressful by the end of the game, because you're trying to maintain and watch where all these people coming after you are. And it gets pretty concerning. Is there anything down here? No. This was a big old fat waste of my time. Thomas still hasn't figured out stairs. I try to go up them 2 steps at a time, but I find myself going up half a step before I give up. Right on top of the bird. Bird kicked the can. So, here's a funny thing with this particular chapter. So, if you played this game on Steam before, if you have played it, you might not actually get any sound down here. There is a bizarre bug, and this is why I had to go with my physical copy of it again, too. Where all the audio in here just kind of goes away. There's just no audio for the train whatsoever. Is there something I could grab down here before I, Oh, yeah, we gotta get the gas pipe. Gas pipe's better. Yeah, right here. Let's say, I remember there being another metal plate. Alright, and, once we're down here, we are dedicated. This is the end of the chapter. But my pipe! How shitty does that have to be where you can just pull it off with your arm, you know? Hold on to something, Thomas. You missed. Nobody ever told me it was this fast getting around this way. Who thought? I didn't even have to pay for it. Hey, guys! They didn't let me keep my gun. I know, I was here first. I know. There he goes. Oh, God. Couldn't have just gotten in the train like a normal person, Thomas. Just didn't think about that for a quick sec. This is no good. Why? Ow. You know those things are electrified, right? Hey, our stats were just a little better that time. Pretty good. Okay, so, I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave the game there for the night. Yeah, alright, gonna see my desktop again for a quick spell. There we go. And okay. Alright, so yeah. I think that's going to be enough of that tonight. We got through 3 chapters, which is pretty decent. It's not a terribly long game. Bet we can get through it in a couple of streams. But there are a lot of other games I do want to play for this month, not just Condemned. Condemned's kind of a slow burn game to some of the other ones I do eventually want to play. And yeah, I've I've just been really busy with work and life and a lot of other stuff, so I've been trying to get to reviews and videos, but streaming just seems like the best way I can do this in between work. So yeah, I hope you guys had fun for whoever did come. I was about to say, except for one person. I don't know if anyone did. But I had a great time, personally, playing through that again. It's been a while, and I really enjoy it. And I hope you guys enjoyed it too. So we are going to sign out for the night. Everyone take care, and have a fantastic evening.